I am Frankie Chino of Tag 91.1, and these are my continuing adventures through Tokyo, Japan. Last time, we sampled a bit of the food here and there, checked out a few of the local shops, and did just a little bit of wandering at night. Today, we explore more of the city's history and culture, and of course, eat more food. This is the Craving Traveler. The Shinjuku Gyoen National Garden. Perhaps the most notable of Tokyo's parks, it features lush, beautiful landscapes, several ponds and pavilions, and the widest variety of flora in the city. Because of its popularity, though, you're going to be dealing with large crowds. So it might take you a bit of time to get that perfect solo shot. It's also one of the best places to see the cherry blossoms, or sakura, in bloom. The season only lasts about 2 to 3 weeks in any part of Japan. But because this garden has several early and late blooming varieties of sakura, the window of opportunity to enjoy them is longer here. The Shinjuku Gyoen is a massive park with lots to see and do, whether you're a tourist taking in the sights, or a local looking for a way to relax and avoid the hustle and bustle of the big city. Honestly, I could probably spend the whole day here. But my time is limited, so it's on to the next one. Of course, on the way to the metro, we spot a couple of these along the way. Our next stop is a Harajuku district to visit the Meiji Jingu. It's a shrine dedicated to Emperor Meiji, responsible for the rapid industrialization and modernization of Japan in the late 1800s. As you can see, it's quite a long walk. I'm impressed by the number of elderly Japanese who seem to be able to make this journey with very little trouble. Before you step inside the shrine, be sure to wash your hands and rinse your mouth at the fountain by the entrance first. Either observe or ask a local how. One thing I noticed and actually really appreciated about being here was the apparent respect that people had for their traditions. These gigantic parks and shrines are right in the middle of Tokyo, incredibly valuable real estate, yet they devote so much of it to preserving their culture. I take the same long walk out of the shrine to explore the rest of Harajuku. In stark contrast to the peaceful, historical Meiji Jingu, the rest of Harajuku is loud, incredibly busy, and ultra-modern. Tens of thousands roam the streets on a regular basis, and the amount of visual information can be overwhelming, with all the lights, the signs, and convenience stores serving as distraction. Off of the main roads, you'll see plenty of boutiques and specialty stores, selling novelty items and fashion to suit every style, from chic to preppy to streetwear. Some people consider Harajuku to be the center of Japanese pop culture, with plenty to offer for enthusiasts of music, manga, anime, and other subcultures. My biggest regret is not having more time to explore the area. The next and final destination for this trip is Shibuya, home of the famous dog Hachiko. An exceptionally loyal Japanese Akita, the incredible true story of which inspired many publications, children's books, movies, and episodes of TV shows, including the ones here. To summarize his story, Hachiko would leave the house to come to the Shibuya station and greet his owner at the end of every day as he came home from work. One day, though, his owner died while away and never returned to the station. Despite this, for the next 10 years until his own death, Hachiko would come to the station at the same time every day to wait for his master to come home. And it's all true. Read up on it if you can, maybe watch the movies. Just be sure to have a box of tissues on hand. We realized how hungry we were after a full day of walking, so we decided to grab a bite to eat. We walked through a high-end grocery on the way there just to take a quick look at some amazing-looking but sometimes staggeringly expensive food items. For example, I can't read Japanese, but there was a box with 2 cantaloupe melons in it with a price tag of about 26,000 yen. Now on to more reasonably priced food. I order a crispy, fried, breaded katsu cutlet with Japanese curry, which is flavored by your typical curry spices such as garam masala, but has a gravy-like consistency and is sweetened by fruits such as grated apples and perhaps honey. It's served with steamed rice, shredded cabbage with a light dressing, and assorted Japanese pickles. It's good eating, and just what we needed before we made our way to our last stop. It's later in the day and the streets are getting even more crowded. Everywhere you look, there's a tremendous amount of foot traffic. But despite the apparent chaos, it's actually pretty orderly. Everyone's pretty respectful of each other's space, no one is pushy, and it's not nearly as stressful as it might look to get to where you need to go. And in our case, here it is, the Mega Don Quixote, or as some people fondly call it, Donkey. It's well deserving of the name Mega, because it's 7 stories tall and is open 24 hours a day. They sell pretty much everything you can imagine in here. It's like that one discount store in Data, across the street from the city center, except 4 times bigger and 4 times cooler, with the added bonus of some food stalls, and a complete grocery at the basement level. If you're looking to buy some souvenirs, snacks, knickknacks, or other pasalubong for your friends back home, this is a pretty good bet. If you're visiting the country, be sure to check out at the 4th floor to get a tax refund on your purchases. And that's it for this trip. We head back to the hotel and prepare for the long flight home. If you want to visit Japan to see the cherry blossoms, late in March through early in May is a good time to go. Just check online for the forecast of when they're expected to bloom and in which areas. If you plan on staying for an extended period of time from 1 to 3 weeks, you might want to purchase a Japan Rail Pass before your flight to save you time and money as you avail of public transportation. Go to jrailpass.com to find out how to do so. Safe travels, and thanks for watching. Oh wait, I forgot these two.